Rick Without the K James presents, in my opinion, podcast.
Next topic. Now we're gonna get into some shit. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to tell me the truth, but I'll go first, alright? I want to know who was the nicest comic to you and the not so nicest comic to you doing stand-up. Because I think all three of us have opened for big names and shit, you know, and met fucking people that you're like, man, that dude, I can't wait to work with him. And then you find out, you're like, that dude is a fucking dick.
Right.
So, I want to say,
one day I'll make
I want to say that one of the nicest.
I want to be that guy.
What, the dick?
Yeah, man. I want to be a guy like I met Kabir. Fuck that guy. I'm like, yeah.
This is the thing. He's been that guy. He just doesn't. I can't remember that shit.
Yeah, it doesn't count at Rooster Teeth Feathers, though. You know what I'm saying? I want to do it big time. I want to big time somebody.
But the thing is,
that's his own Men in Black, just like
redo.
That's the black.
Are you looking me in the eyes, host?
I
said this is the 5-1.
It's funny because I was in Texas, right?
You don't look
in
me in the
El
eyes,
Paso when he was passing through doing his weekend or whatever, right?
Okay.
Or whatever. It's a goddamn headlining weekend. You know what it is or whatever.
Yeah.
At the only club.
The comic strip, alright?
Yeah, the only fucking
The best fucking club.
That's
is
right.
they hand out free
Or
tickets
whatever.
to, right? Whatever.
They could have bucked anybody.
Really. But to see him like interact with all the local comics and they're looking up to him, treating him like he's Kevin Hart and shit. Like,
Oh, why are you laughing about that? I gave them great advice and they took
because
me
you
to
always do that though, man.
I'm doing it from the heart.
No, you're not. You're doing it from the bottom, motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, you know what though? That's still very nice of me. Because those guys are terrible.
They get whatever they get.
I've been very nice to them.
Bottom,
All right,
top,
back to
side.
the question, fuckers. All right, I will
Always ask me advice. What should I do? Like, you try doing better.
Yeah, make them laugh, dick. Just like,
You guys are assholes. You're gonna be big one day.
Well, you could be fine.
So,
Take me to Whataburger.
I will say one of the nicest comics I ever got to work with, may he rest in peace. I've said this before, is Charlie Murphy, man. Charlie Murphy was
what
a
a good
fucking,
guy.
you know, and then to have the stage name Ric James, just to work with Charlie.
What'd you do that with?
man?
Where?
Tommy T's.
Yeah. Fire.
So,
Was it when he was on top of his shit?
yeah, he was just on his
Mentally
way to-
solid though, right? Because
Yeah.
unfortunately the cancer fucking
Yeah, before the whole Brown and Dirty tour. So
Okay.
Right before that, and I got to work with him because he would come down at the end of August, which is my birthday. So I got to open for him my whole birthday weekend.
That's badass.
Which was fucking cool. So and he gave me a shout out. I mean,
I saw that video.
yeah, I put the shout out on every fucking clip. So you know because
Every
sometimes you talk to a comic and. You know, they give you, I'll say the not so nicest, and I know I probably shouldn't say this because, you know, in comedy you really don't say that because you're afraid, oh shit, who's going to say, you're not going to work. But I will tell you, I get this shit from a lot of comics sometimes. They don't like that my name is Ric James. And they're like, oh, you're a hack, you're this, you're that, right? And it was sad because I work with Luenell, and she's normally hella nice. Like she
is actually really
She
nice,
loves
yeah.
Cody Woods, but I don't know. She just hated the fact that I named myself Ric James and I'm not black. And she was just like, yeah. And I was
You
just
didn't show
like,
her your credit score?
You're so stupid.
You're the blackest motherfucker I know. Camera guy did not like that joke. This guy just shook his fucking head.
I'm gonna pass it to you, Mister. I'm already talking shit.
I'm sorry.
Motherfucker.
No, I would say that. So the person that was the nicest comic I ever worked with and the meanest. So the nicest comic I ever worked with was, it's like a two-way tie between, again, Angela Johnson, who I love, and also Gabriel Iglesias. He was the coolest because he gave me my start, really. And I met him over at the
Improv, right?
No, the Hermosa Beach.
Oh, the magic.
The Magic Comedy Club. So when I met him there, it was the first time I ever did a set before him. And he was the nicest guy. He came up to me, gave me love, said, you know, got me the spot on the Comedy Central thing, which it did everything that I could possibly do after that. He was the nicest. Angela's always the nicest because she's always given me real advice on how to, you know, taper down my terrible behaviors. You can tell that she really cared though. She was like, dude, you gotta, do this and that. I wish, and she was very sweet. The meanest person I ever worked with, and this is fucking hilarious, is the meanest person. Not mean, but I did a weekend with Jay Moore once over at the Tommy T's in Pleasanton. And what happened was, I went up before him and it was a 2-man show, and I was there just absolutely like massacred it. Jay Moore did really well, and then he got in a tiff with Tommy over some weird shit. Assuming money. And what happened was, he came out the second show hella like pissed off. He's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. So he came up to me, he's like, Luke motherfucker, you going up at the end. And then so I had to switch spots. So what happened was Jay Moore went up first, and I had to go up after him, which was a goddamn headache. You know, I mean, I'm not saying that it's not following Dave Chappelle or anything like that, but everybody's there to see fucking Jay Moore.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like everybody sitting there watching, oh, you were in the fucking Tom Cruise movie, right? And then I gotta go up there and be like, this is what my mom sounds like. It's fucking midnight. And they want to go home. They already saw the person that they paid money for, so I thought that was kind of mean. And also the second one would be Dane Cook. One time I was doing the Hollywood Improv.
Wait, he was the nicest or not so much?
What do you think, Dick? The fucking meanest.
Oh, really?
Nobody's ever said Dane Cook's the nicest guy. Really? I did a
His
show with
mother, maybe?
Yeah.
Not his brother, because his brother robbed his monkey ass.
I know. Good for him. Good work, Mike Cook. I don't know his name. No, but Dane Cook was not. He wasn't mean. It wasn't. I'm sure I've met him for more than 3 minutes. But it really frustrated me because I was doing the show. I was closing out a show at the Melrose Improv at 8 o'clock, and it was Comedy Juice. I'm just about to go up, and then Dane Cook kind of walks in because I'm assuming he's going to get a set, right? And I'm pumped. I'm a Dane Cook fan. To be honest, one of my inspirations, I should have said that. Dane Cook was one of the first people I've heard his CDs, and I love him. So Dane Cook walks in. He's like in a night suit, right? He's just gonna fuck. He shows up, and I'm about to go on stage, and then Dane Cook's like, he goes up to the fucking producer of a Comedy Juice. He's like, I'm thinking about dropping the set. How are they? And he's like, he's cool. They're cool. And I'm standing right there, and I look at Dane Cook. I'm like, yeah, I'm closing out the show. I watched the whole show. They're cool as shit. It would be sick if you came up there and dropped the set. He's like, get the fuck off me, man. I don't want any fucking people. Get the fuck off me. Don't touch me, blah, blah, blah. And he's fucking turned around and walked away. Like I was trying to blow him in this night suit. And they got that hallway at the Melrose Improv. So that was my only 5-second experience. And it really broke my heart because I am still a Dane Cook fan of this comedy. You gotta separate shit. You gotta separate shit. So that was one of the meanest. I was really hurt because he yelled at me like in front of, the producer, another manager, and so
Punch him in his dick.
it hurt my feelings a little bit. So that's one of them.
All right, before I get your answers, and so you think about it real quick, I'm gonna play to the audience because your girl is in, and you brought up Angela Johnson, and I don't think I've ever gotten to share this story. Is the fact that you opened up here at Gallo Center for Angela here in Modesto, sold out fucking show. You guys ripped it. You were dating another girl at the time, and I remember after the show, she was like, "What are you guys gonna do?" And me and my ex, I was like, "Oh, we're about to go eat. Probably eat at the taco truck." And she was like, "Ew, that's dirty. That's gross."
The girlfriend?
Yeah, you're
The worst.
The fucking this bitch shows up. We go out to a goddamn where
We
was
can say
it?
her
We went
name,
to a
right?
lake. Yeah, Gina, right? We went out to the lake and bitch comes in high heels, and then man, like, oh, how am I supposed to walk in this shit, right?
She's really bougie.
Bougie as shit, right? So she's talking mad shit about the taco truck. Angela Johnson comes in the green room and she's all, "What are you guys about to do?" I said, "I don't know about what Kabir's about to do, but we're about to go eat." And she goes, "Where?" And I was like, "Oh, we're just going to taco truck." And Angela Johnson goes, "Where's this taco truck?
Yeah,
I want to go." And I was like, "Oh, because Kabir and his girlfriend don't want to go." Right?
Last show I did with Angela, by the way. Thanks a lot. That's what happens with idiot.
She ends up going to the taco truck with us, paying for everybody's food.
Yeah,
Nice
she's
as
right.
fuck. Taking a picture of fucking all amazed
Was
that I
that
had
her?
9 fingers and shit, right? She didn't even want to take a picture with me. She was like, "Just your 4-finger hand. That's it."
This is amazing.
Yeah, she's like,
How do you
have just your hand, right? So,
Was I there? Did I come down the truck or did I
No,
get
you
dragged
didn't.
home? I got dragged home. Fun
because
3
she was
years
like,
of my
"That's
life.
not very, I don't know where they get that meat." And
Yeah.
Angela Johnson, and that's why I had to shout out because I didn't want it to come off anything about her not being funny or anything.
No, Ange
She's
is
one of
fucking
the dopest fucking
Ange is
comics out
dope
there.
as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm always a big fan of her, man. I mean, people want to shit on her going viral. Hella motherfuckers have gone viral. She was one of the first ones. By the way, she didn't just go viral, just fucking do whatever. She was already on Mad TV before that.
Yeah.
She had already earned her spot.
Yeah, bombed
Like I
quickly.
said, every fucking 2 years a brand new hour. It's
great.
fucking great.
It was a great fucking bit.
I'm a big fan of her.
All right.
Alright, well, I should start off by saying that my experience with Dane Cook is we walked past each other, he said hi, and it was quite pleasant.
That's a good.
It was quite pleasant.
You weren't trying to blow him by fucking saying it's a good crowd. You didn't mention the
Gave a tap and shit. Was
You
like, I'll see you
would
later.
take out a condom and be all like, hey,
"Oh,
it's a
shit,
good crowd.
Offered you a set and everything, right?
Took you on a tour.
Now the other people I want to mention, I mean, they're not like big, huge names everybody would know, but one of them, my kind of was just a comic that just paid me, bro. Like, that was the nicest thing to me back then. I swear, because when you first start, you don't get paid. You don't get shit. And I'm used to people telling me, hey, you want to come do the show? Yeah, I'll show up. And we don't even discuss money.
Who's our homie at the Ice House? Fucking Teflon Dom. Main dude. He's at the Ice House. He does every Wednesday. He was on Gabriel Iglesias Stand Revolution.
Oh, Rudy. Yeah.
Moreno.
Yeah.
Rudy's a good dude.
Could you, Zach? Let's give him a shout out.
Yo, yeah.
You want to talk about when I first moved to LA,
Bro.
right? Yes. Hold your hand. Let me introduce you to everybody. That is who I've tried to emulate my career about helping other people.
Yeah, and that
which I don't do anymore.
He does. No,
But
he does that.
He does.
That's why I'm here.
Moreno.
You were why
no,
I'm
I
here.
fucking love you guys. But
No,
Mike
no.
was when I
Not
met
you, man.
when I met Mike. Mike is who I wanted to be in the Bay Area and everywhere. Because when I first met him, I just moved to LA. I'm fresh out the fucking. I'm never. You know, I'm over there at the Ice House, and he puts me on a Wednesday show, introduces me to every goddamn comic and manager in there. After my set, of course, he didn't want to see me suck, but I fucking killed. It's Ice House. My girlfriend could kill at the Ice House. Stop sending clips of you on the Ice House. It's good. We know you're good. The Ice House is good. Jesus Christ. If I ever see another comic send me the Ice House clip, I'm like, dude, my mom could kill at the Ice House. This guy put me on my first TV credit, which was stand up with Donnell Rawlings. On Stars Network. I was 4 years in the game. Put me up, loved me, introduced me to the producers, and got me my first TV credit. That guy, and he's done done way more shit for everybody. So, big shout out to Rudy Moreno. That's who you want to be.
Rudy's old school, right? So you follow the rules.
Yeah, you do.
The pecking order, you do all that shit. When I showed up to his show, I don't know if I was there late or something, but he tells me, hey, be here on time and all this stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. Went up there, killed it. Gets off and he's like, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you can come out to my shows anytime.
But
and then he respects funny.
He does not preach the rules. He teaches you the rules.
Amen.
Yeah. Right? He doesn't just look at you like you broke that rule. No, he tells you what the fucking rules are, and then fucking does that.
Because there's literally no book sometimes. You can't find that shit.
Yeah.
But no, yeah.
He was on Stand Up Revolution too, right?
And then the I think he was.
Yeah, he was Gabe's. Yeah, Iglesias.
So who's not so nice?
Who's not so nice?
Yeah, getting paid.
Give me a comic that's not famous too. Give me somebody that was text right now.
Not so nice is. And from the beginning when I
Eric
met this
Spears.
dude, when I met this dude, like he always had that,
That's my boy.
that attitude, like, hey, I'm a big shot, this type of thing, right? Dude asked me for a 7-minute spot. Now, when I promoted shows back then, I pay everybody
Fire
for this
shows,
show
by the way.
because of Mike. I'm like, now I'm gonna show that same respect because of how good it felt. And then he hits me up, let me get a spot right there. So I got a thing I'm working on. And I'm like, nah, I pay these people to do that. And if I give you any time, it's gonna be cutting from mine. And I work too hard to get my time. So he's like, you better watch out, bro. I'm gonna make it. And I'm not gonna help you out back then. Like, I'm like, bro.
Somebody said that?
Yeah.
Somebody said I want to blow up and not fuck with you?
Because I didn't give him a
Who was it?
spot, bro. It was Jimmy De La Via. I can't hear him pronounce his last name.
The Italian guy?
Yes.
The big Italian guy?
Yeah. Like, blocked me on Facebook.
Motherfucker. I got a story about him too.
Like,
I got a story about it.
And I won't do a Ric James podcast because only 8 niggas gonna see this.
Yo, it's your boy Charlie Murphy, my main man, Ric James. That's the one you think, the comedian Ric James. Get up on him.